The Forge of Light event is the best event in the game to get some of the rare or best artifacts in the game currently. When you use the normal artifact compendium, you do not have access to every artifact that is in the game. As you can see, these so far are only Season 1 artifacts. There are going to be added the Season 2 artifacts eventually, but as of now, the only way to get the Season 2 artifacts will be in the Forge of Lights, and this will come multiple times per season and always have different artifacts, and most of the time it includes some of the best artifacts in the game. Right now we have the Spring Blades, which is a new cavalry artifact, which as you can see, you can throw basically a projectile that does AoE damage in a certain area for a certain amount of time. It is a very, very strong artifact. Also gives you some buffs and stuff like that for attack. So it is a very strong artifact for cav units, especially because it has attack here, which is the stat we want. I still think that Kingslayer is maybe better, or at least on par with this one. But again, this is a very strong artifact for cavs, of course. And the Gold Crest, which is the new artifact for marksmen, again, attack here, the best stat you want, as well as giving your selected legion a haste buff, a march speed buff when you deal damage, and also giving you a high damage factor of 2800. And the passive, when you have the new archer hero Freygar in your legion, this will do additional damage, 900 here, as well as immobilize for 3 seconds, as you can see here. So in my opinion, this is not only the best archer artifact in the game currently, but it is also going to be the best PvP artifact in the game currently, because an immobilize is an insane amount of power in the field, and on top of that, it's on an artifact that's perfect in every other way, that has damage and that has attack. So this is, in the two options here, the best artifact by far. But especially what I want to talk about too is some tips for the Forge of Light. Of course, this is an event that will be focused on people who are spending money, so more pay to win types of player, and you will obviously get to select one of the two. What this means for those of you who are not sure yet is that you will have, after 2 times of getting a legendary artifact from this specific event, the 3rd time will be for sure the artifact that you want. So this can be very expensive, but the artifacts that you want, the Spring Blade and the Gold Crest, do have a higher chance, 0.3% higher than the other artifacts, and it is a limited amount of artifacts that you can get here. So your chances of getting them in general are still higher, but there is like a pity system here. Now you will not be able to reach the pity unless you are spending a lot of money to buy these keys from the gems or from the bundle that you can buy. But there is also another way to do so. I've never seen in the Goblin Market, so I don't think this is true. This is still a lie for as far as I know. But as I've shown in another video, you can scrap some stuff and exchange for this. So every week, every 7 days, you can buy Forge artifact keys here, 5 of them, for 1,000 of this currency, basically the artifact coin currency, and then basically it's 200 each times 5, so 1,000. You get this currency by scrapping artifacts. So of course, as you can see, I have a lot of like extra artifact, purple stuff, blue stuff, green stuff, and I've been doing this almost every week, which is why I have 40 of these keys currently. But you basically need 8 of an epic artifact, and as you can see, I have, you know, multiple, and I've already done it this week, and there's 4 more days, and then I'm gonna do it next week and next week, and I've been doing it every week so far, which is why I currently have 40 of these keys, even though I haven't spent a single dollar in this pack. So this is one way to play this event. You wait for an artifact that you really, really want, and then you spend your keys on it. Of course, I could spend all 40 on this and still not get the artifact, and nowhere near the pity. It will take you, you know, technically it could take you 200 rolls to get the artifact that you want, if not more. So it is not a good event for free-to-play players, but it is an event that if you are going to be free-to-play, you can save up with these keys in the scrap and make sure that you have a lot of these keys for when you need them. Now, as I said, the artifacts are always going to change, and like for this week, for example, it's 2 amazing artifacts for calves or marksmen. But if you're not playing one of these types of units as your main on your focus of your account, you will obviously want to wait. Last time we had a Phoenix Eye as well as the other major artifact. I've seen the artifact here for flying units, which is quite rare and a very strong artifact. So you basically get to decide for this event what's best for you. Now, I personally would not mind getting the Archer artifact, but I don't need it for sure. Like, I am okay without it, but I do have quite a lot of artifacts, so this is one of the only artifacts left for me that I could need. So I'm going to roll on it a little bit. I don't think I'm going to be getting it with only 40 taps, but just to show you basically how this event kind of works, even with, you know, saving up for basically 8 weeks, which got me 40 of these keys, you know, I definitely will not get what I want all the times. Now, I did get 1 legendary artifact out of my 31st key, so this is definitely very good. But obviously, it will depend on what the artifact is. So let's see. So it's a Phoenix Eye. So a very good artifact. I cannot complain about this. This is one of the best mage artifacts in the game, and this will make mine level 5. This makes mine completely maxed out for a really high amount of damage and another max target. So this is an amazing upgrade for me. But as you can see now, I'm 1 out of 2, so I would need to get another artifact from this, and then the next one will be for sure the gold crest. Now, of course, the chance of that happening, you know, the chance is pretty low. Per every time you open a book, it's 0.9, so you could need over 100 just to get 1 artifact that's legendary. So I got lucky. I don't think I'm going to push my luck on this one, but this is a very good event to spend your keys on, and buying them with gems is not a terrible purchase. It is a 600 investment. It is, you know, 6,000 for 10. So it can get quite pricey quite quickly when you need hundreds of them. So it is something you have to, you know, wait for. Make sure you don't spend on this event every single time. Choose your event and go for it when it makes sense. If you have any question about this event, make sure to ask in the comments below. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.